Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jeffrey Blight and I'm the owner of RFPW, and I welcome you to the 150th episode of RFPW Fight Night. The new generation of wrestlers has come in and we are ready to get the show back on the road. Well, I've not been feeling well lately, but I'm slowly but surely getting better. But in the meantime, I'll leave the other wrestlers to get things done in the ring while I'll sit back and commentate just from behind this booth. So thank you very much to everyone involved behind the scenes to get the show back on the road, and we have a fantastic main event. Rick Hervers defends the World Championship against Jaden Shadow, and a triple threat #1 contendership match for the women's title is in the works. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. For as far as you need it, use the hashtag FightNight150, send your tweets at RFPWEFed, and let's get things going. Well, we kick off tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with Antonio Baleska taking on Brandon Jones in a one-on-one match. As we're live here in Belfast, Northern Ireland, with Fight Night 150. Again, my name is Jeffrey Blight, and again, thank you to everyone involved for getting the show back on the road. We started off a little bit smaller, but we'll see how it goes. Making his debut tonight, it's Antonio Baleska. And of course we have great new talent on the way, rising among the ranks. If we're going to take a look at it, Antonio Baleska comes from Rome, Italy. And if we're taking a look at it, Antonio Baleska might be a hot up and comer, but let's see how they perform in their very first match. And introducing his opponent from Alberta, Canada, he is the Moose, Brandon Jones. Hashtag get well soon, Jeffrey. Good to have you back. Yeah, thank you very much, Dan. I'm really happy to be back. So let's see how it's going to be. Tonight. And of course, the main event when Rick Hervers defends the world title against Jaden Shadow for the second time. We have many great other matches for you, but to get into retrospect, Rick Hervers won the title at Boom 86 on the 1st of September, and has now held the title for more than 2 months. Let's see what he can add more days turning in reign tonight. And more Get Well Jeffrey chants. Well, that sounds like a hashtag to me that you could use. Hashtag Get Well Jeffrey, hashtag Fight Night 150. And hope everyone is feeling ready for this great anniversary. But look at Brandon Jones. This is no size match. Absolutely not. Antonio Baleska is gonna have a really tough time to try and defeat Brandon Jones. This is David versus Goliath live. Oh my god. And of course, the latest title changes happened a while back ago on the 30th of September at Pain Crusade, and we're gonna have some great matches throughout this week. And the next show, I'm just saying for now, the next show, because I don't know when it will happen. But we hope to get it soon. We have the show at the ready, just a matter of time. And Brandon Jones indeed is a big boy. What a slam towards the side. And it's just a matter of minutes before this will be over. In the meantime, if you do want to support us, and by that I mean me and everybody who has been involved in the creation of RFPW and the continuation of it, make sure to either help us by subscribing to our channel, which you can do so if you have Twitch Prime, or you can send us bits, and anyway, it will help you. But indeed, this is not NSW. But I do want to highlight every partner that we've worked with, which is YTW 18 Plus, CWE, NSW, OLW, and many more throughout the years. So thank you very much for all those partnerships, and we just hope to be able to continue them now that we're back, and for the roster to come back there. I mean, we're gonna get the points reset. We're not gonna do that during this show, but what from Fight Night 151 onwards, we'll reset the points for everybody. We'll highlight a new point system and all that. We're gonna still stick towards the old system for now, but we'll get some more guidelines and rules implemented. As he says, it doesn't aim to your XCF. This is Raging Falcon Professional Wrestling. EFED, I have to denote. But as far as that considered, that's true. But yeah, for those asking, Boom will not return. For now, we'll stick with Fight Night, just because I don't want to carry too much weight on my shoulders. But thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. It's much of a pleasure that you're back with me. And that's what I hoped. Essentially there, that gives me a good feeling that we can continue things the way everything ended at Pink Crusade during the 2K18 season and the 2K19 season. It will not be as filled in the calendar, but we'll make sure that it's going to be good in quality, and the production value will start rising once we get back up to speed. But for now, we'll just take it one show at a time. In particular, on the back end of this show, I have to say a very thank you to Dan, to Dalton, and to Jade, who have helped me throughout the tough times. So thank you very much. Antonio Baleska, meantime, is just running into the ropes. But good to see everybody's getting reacquainted with each other, and that's good news. And that's what we wanted to see. Oh jeez. Wait a minute. Here's Antonio Baleska picking up Brandon Jones for a pile driver. Okay. I guess you can say we're back now with RFPW. It's ridiculous. Again. As always. But holy Jesus. Yeah, that's what we could have expected, really, to be happening here on Fight Night. It's never a dull moment. 1, 2. It's a 2 count for Brandon Jones. Oh, what an evening. And Baleska, the dangerous Antonio Baleska, is hooking him. Yeah, oh god. Well, guess I didn't expect that to be anything remotely interesting. And there goes Brandon Jones, and he's now going to take Antonio Baleska down and out. Oh, wait a minute. He's fighting back. That's incredible resilience, though. Ah, dangerous Antonio Baleska. And now Brandon Jones, no, he's got him. Oh, and it's a power bomb. Jesus. Oh no, it's a 2 count again. Well, can't say you've tried. Well, it's not really that good, is it? I don't think it's gonna get any better, really. One, two. No, another 2 count for Brandon Jones. I don't think anyone expected that, but I guess that's the way we're going. Yeah, oh no, wait a minute. Well, we thought that was it, but it's not. We're still going. And if you want to check out the card for tonight, and you're wondering what can I expect, well, make sure to visit our website, rfpwefed.weebly.com. But here's our card for tonight. And we have some 3 great matches left to go for you. Our next show will not be any different. Antonio Baleska, meantime, has got it. What a surprise. I did not expect that. Well, tonight, of course, in the main event, Rick Kerber defends the world title against Jaden Shadow. But next week, we'll have the RFPW title on the line when Dylan Vincent defends against Dan Masters. And Jada Storm defends the women's title against Mercedes Ritchie. But 4 matches in every evening. I was not expecting that either. But wow. So tonight we don't have any polls, but you can still vote in the chat who you think is going to win. But there will be more to come. And there it is. Later on in the main event tonight, Jaden Shadow challenges Rick Kerber for the World Championship, a title that he once held. Didn't last that long. But we're back here in Belfast, Northern Ireland. And now we have Jumping Dog, Jack Walker. There was a great flash towards the end of the season, training at the Dropkicks Academy. That's where he originated from. Since then he's been working his way all through English promotions, and of course we couldn't leave Jack without a job at RFW. What an amazing match he had at RFW Live last September. And last September at RFPW Live, I should say last September 2017, he was in a tag team match alongside Oliver Peace, and they defeated Lewis Barrett and Midge Davis in a tag team match at RFPW Live. That was a great match, really funny to see. And you can check that out, it's on YouTube. Just check out RFPW Live. Now here we go, his opponent for tonight. He's here, and he's back. It's Blake Cruz. And to clarify for you, because I know you want to know, Jack Walker comes from Essex in England, from the county of Essex. Blake Cruz comes from Brisbane, Australia. Coming from a land down under, right in Northern Ireland. Just use the hashtag FightNight150 and send those tweets to @RFPWFed. Just help us out with that. And if you have any questions, just ask them in chat. It's an AMA, so just do it. Excuse me. Sometimes I might be a little bit silent or a little bit coffee or whatever. Guess you just have to deal with it for their near future. But I just hope you're happy that we are back. And that's currently for now we have to deal with. But this might be a high flying matchup. So let's see what awaits us. I mean, I know from Jack that he's a great competitor, but I also seen it from Blake Cruz. And as we spoke about briefly in the shows prior to the end of the 2K18 season, yes, this season, once everything gets back up and running, we'll give you many more options, and I will let my social media people take care of that. I will get a lot more polls to highlight who's going to be in the matches. We'll take a look at activity, whether we do actually have a show. because that depends on how active everyone will be, to be quite honest. And so let's hope that you all will be active and that we can have a show once in a good time and have a laugh. And I've just received word from Dan Masters. We said next fight night he of course is the challenger for the RFPW championship against Dylan Vincent. He says next fight night I am becoming a new RFPW champion. Bring your A game, Dylan Vincent, because I am fighting for all those underdogs out there. Hashtag Jeffrey, this one's for you. So thank you very much, Dan. Much appreciated. And who knows? We'll have to find out. Currently, I've not been cleared by the doctors to get back in the ring. So I'm currently confined to this commentary booth, which is just dull as hell. But I guess it's just what we have to stick with. The Blake Cruz, meantime, is coming to 2 count. And ahoy to Vince Pee Wee, who's retired, but he's still with us. So thank you for joining in. And thank you everyone who was tuned in so far tonight. What a great return. I think we couldn't have done it any better. And we just hope to keep it that way for the near future. Jack Walker is coming around, but not as much as he'd hoped to. And for those interested in taking an insight on what RFW has to offer, check out all the episodes listed on our website at rfpwefw.com. We'll post news out there once we have it. I'll have some people handle that to make sure that that keeps updated. For those who want to help me out on the wiki, just let me know in any way. Help is appreciated, much appreciated. If you can spare some time to help me out with that, that would be great. And until then, for now I can say thank you very much to everyone. In the meantime, Jack Walker has really kicked it in against Blake Cruz, and he might win the matchup. 1 count. Alright. This show was planned on very short notice as well. I have to take that into account because many people urged me not to do it yet, to wait until January. But I couldn't leave it at that. The production for the show started a long time ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I thought it was time to broadcast. I felt ready, although I'm not feeling physically or nor mentally ready, but I did want to give the viewers something, and I also enjoyed too much myself to let it slide. Although at some times I really felt that it was past its time and I didn't want to do it anymore, but we're here and we're just going to see how it's going to go, and I hope you just all get involved the way you're involved tonight in the chat. If you're watching on demand, get involved in the comments, like the on demand videos, watch it if you've missed something. That is the main goal for me. I really want to see view time. If I don't see enough view time, that might be a reason for me to say okay, that's enough. So just view each and every show just to the maximum extent of your possibilities to showcase what it's worth. And in the meantime, Jack Walker has done an amazing job by keeping the offense going. And that's what we're going to see in the replay, hopefully. That is going to win that match. Of course, Blake Cruz had his offense lined up on the knees, throwing them around. But Jack Walker is a new level and he's done a fine job in it. But a good job from Jack Walker, and also thank you, John, for seeing that I'm back. I'm happy that I'm back, and then we'll just have to see how much capacity it's gonna go. But for now, I'm really happy with that. So keep the dream alive, keep RFW alive, just by helping me out. Send me any DMs on Twitter or anyway. to ask me how you can help out, it would be much of an honor if you did. Oh no. And Jack Walker is your winner for tonight. And now we're gonna get to the nitty gritty. A number one contendership triple threat match to find out who will be the next number one contender after Mercedes Ritchie. That's what we're gonna find out right now. If I'm correctly informed. Oh my god, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember this now, before everything went to shit. Rick and I, a little bit earlier on today, we took out Jaden Shadow. I should have told you I'm still, of course, involved with Dutch Power, with Rick, Ariel Wolf, Kimberly Blight. And yeah, we took out Jaden Shadow a little bit earlier on today, but poor Kenny Williams came out. I mean, Kenny Williams, come on. Fluke in the UK scene, but hey. Happens because I'm the boss, and that's what bosses do if they don't like somebody. But in the meantime, here's Charlotte Omega. She's the first trying to be contender for the women's title. But let's see how Charlotte does. He needs to be 1005%. If I can get Jaden to be at 50% and get Rick to beat him, that's good enough for me. Rick's just got to keep that world title around his waist, win whatever way necessary. Even if he breaks my records out of the books, I don't care. He's just got to stay champion because he's earned his way and he's deserving of it. And nobody likes Jaden Shadow. In the meantime, we see the second option for number one contender, which is Lore, of course, from Las Vegas, Nevada, and she was a former women's tag team champion. And Dan Masters said, "Good job, Jeffrey," approving of it. Well, yeah, of course, Dan Masters, in any way possible, didn't like Jaden Shadow also. So, well, maybe a good thing that I took him down earlier today. It was good. Felt good. Finally getting some revenge against Shadow. It was good. Who's gonna win this title this match? Let us know. No polls today, just in chat. We'll get them fixed for the next show. But the show was in such short notice, I haven't had time to prepare properly. The final contender here tonight is Maria Paris. She's from Charleston, South Carolina. Possible real money on that guitar of Lore. I don't know whether that's the case, but maybe you can try. Grab it, you know, you never know. Excuse me. But most of all, out of anyone who's at my back throughout my down period, of course, has got to be Rick, always by my side. And some people know why. And he's done an amazing job in keeping me motivated mentally, physically, even when it was down to shit. So I just want to say thank you. I love you. And let's just keep you world champion for now. We'll see from there on out how it's going to go. Inside and outside of our everything's going to be fine. it's just gonna take a little bit of time. And people know that I'm not hiding my feelings any longer, so I just gotta say what I gotta say even when on air. I don't care. Love you too, yeah. Amazing. Well, Christian, I love you too. I maybe as an acquaintance, but that's all you're gonna get. Sorry about that. I'm taking. Oh my God! Look at Maria taking on Lore. And in a triple threat elimination, yes, Lore is tapped. And Charlotte just stood by Maria Paris, or Parice, or Paris, or whatever, is the #1 contender. What the hell was Charlotte doing? I didn't think she expected Lore to tap out it easily, considering she's a former women's tag team champion. But that's the way it is. It's always something wacky happening on Fight Night. On the 150th anniversary, no different. And that's gonna leave us with Maria Perez to be the next #1 contender for the women's title. And we're gonna get now to that main event. Rick Hervers is gonna defend the world title against Jaden Shadow. But I don't think he'll do it, especially since we attacked him earlier on the day. Although he's a show guy from Hollywood, California. Well, I don't think he'll make it, but he can try. Christian, still love you. Cool. Let's go for the main event, and let's get to the official introductions. And also make sure to follow us if you haven't done so on twitch.tv/RFPW Network, or if watching on demand, like, comment and subscribe on youtube.com/RFPW2014. Now the following match is the main event of the evening. It's scheduled for 1 fall, and it's for the RFPW Fed World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Hollywood, California, Jaden Shadow. And he's been an excellent former champion. Former RFPW Fed champion, held the title for 53 days. Former world champion only held that title for 8 days. But he's done his job well. He's lifted RFPW to a new level. But let's see how he's going to be there tonight. Already hashtag let's go Rick. Hashtags in the chat. Cool to see the rivalries ongoing. Jaden Shadow's not been standing still, has been evolving. He's got 3 title matches in 3 nights. Let's see what that will bring to him. This is his first opportunity of the weekend. And now he's just got to find out what will happen. Will it be enough? We'll just come to figure that out, I guess. Hashtag Fight Night 150, the 150th anniversary episode. And it's not Boom, but it's Fight Night, but thank you again, it's Boom. I got it, got the message. Ladies and gentlemen, here is his opponent, born in 1993, is displayed. He's from Panningen, the Netherlands, and he's the current reigning and defending RFPW Fed World Champion, Rick Covers. He's won the title on the 1st of September by defeating Jaden Shadow, so this is the official rematch. And now, after just, well, short of, I guess, somewhat 80 days, it's now time for Jaden Shadow to challenge the longest reign in this official title history, 120 days for Joe Coffey, and myself held the title for 107 days, being the initial world champion. So let's see what it's going to bring to the table. Alright, let's get going. How are the opponents feeling? That's what we're going to have to find out. It's going to be very, very interesting, that's for sure. And the World Championship has seen great champions. Blight, Gutters, Galloway, Andrews, Satoshi, Fox, Schenkenberg, Aldous, Gunn, Ace, Kofi, Shadow, and now Curvers. On production, where is his music? Rick Curvers doesn't need one. He outshines his music just like I have had in the past. And that's why this Dutch power team is amazing. We're just awaiting the return of Wolf and Blight for the women's tag team titles, and then the Dutch power team is dominating RFPW once again. Yes, that may be a bit harsh and a bit cruel from the owner, but that's the way it is. Let's go, Rick. Show Shadow what you're worth, and maybe Shadow can put in just a little bit to just have a great match. Well, we're going to find that out. Here is what we're going to get to. The bell is rung and we're on the way in this championship matchup. Irish whip now, and Jaden Shadow tries to go for the knee, misses out, and that's hurt him. Nice suplex by Rick. Yes, and the count is on the way. And the notion, this is a last man standing match, apparently. So the only way to win is if the opponent doesn't get up before the 10 count. The only thing that can happen is a double count out, no disqualifications, no count outs, no pinfalls, no submissions. Other than just to incapacitate your opponent, I'll leave them down for the 10 count. I was unaware of this stipulation, but a champion has chosen the stipulation, and this is a wonderful strategy from Rick that I even wasn't aware of. Smart tinker. And that's why I just gotta love him. He knows what to do. Up! And Shadow puts the Curves in the corner, but only briefly. And again, you're able to subscribe to us if you're part of Twitch Prime. Send us bits, just help us out in any way possible, or just visit the website and check out the ads. That will also help us. I'm not promoting it, but if you see something that's relevant, just click it. Also, Jaden has no way to hide Jeffrey. Rick is a smart person, absolutely. That's why he got involved in the first place. He's smart as hell. He's also pretty as hell, so that's why. And just a general great person. And now Jaden is down again. 3 count. Uh-oh. This is going down at rapid speed for Shadow. This might be over quicker than he had even hoped for. Already up to 8. And Shadow gets back, but wise decision to keep going by Rick. But Jaden is back in it. Who's gonna win? Vote in the chat. Who will win? You have a choice. Vote now. We want to know your ideas. And just follow us right now on twitch.tv/RFPW Network, or like, comment and subscribe on demand on youtube.com/RFPW2014. We have 61 followers on the Twitch. Thanks for all sticking with us. And of course, you have 164 subscribers on YouTube. So let's keep that going. Oh, and Curve has nearly got it in the back. 8 can again. It's getting close to the finish line. And Jaden Shadows now don't recovers. Oh, how's it gonna go?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god.
9.
Oh, he's up at 9. That was so close. That was a second away from losing that world championship. And Curve is just wasting no time to lay out Jaden Shadow. And he's got to if he wants to retain this title. This might also be a smart strategy to try and recover for Shadow. Up at 7. Oh, watch out. Oh, what was that, an elbow? What was that? And Curvis wisely clutching to the ropes, trying to get up. Oh, and a touch, a shoulder block. It's going to go down on the outside. The last man standing match, incapacitation, counts anywhere the referee can go to.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's a 6 count. It's a 7 count. 8. But Curves is back up. Jaden Shadow looks to take over. But he misses there, and that's the opening for Rick to try and punch and claw back into this matchup. He's gonna bash him into the steel steps. And he's busted open. He's been busted wide open. And now a slam on the knees. Not gonna help him. Oh, and again into the steps. Now the abdomen. Not feeling nice. And the referee's counting, stepping back. This might be it. Busted open, bleeding. Was that enough to take out Jaden Shadow? We're up to 6, 7, 8. But he's back up, and Curves goes back to the outside for more punishment. A done deal. And Jaden Shadow just slips. Falling down. This can't be good. If you're trying to win a championship and you're continuously down the floor.
5, 6,
We're up to 6,
7,
8. It was close, and Curve is getting a little bit fed up. Jaden Shadow's not giving in, but he missed that awful knee strike that he can dish out. The Curve is very much on the reverse now. Choke on the chin. And more now with the knee right across the busted open face of Jaden Shadow. Might not have driven enough energy out of the lungs to make Shadow give in.
6, 7, 8,
And it looks like it.
9.
It's up to 9. And Jaden Shadow has given in. And we have a winner by knockout. I did not expect it to go in any way like it, but that's the way it is. And I think the damage done by myself and Rick earlier on the day did enough damage to Shadow. And it was easy to get there. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still, while his hand might be bloody from hitting Shadow. Shadow already out of the ring on the outside. Jaden was a fighter, absolutely, but he came not too close of what was needed. Recovers, retains, and is still the RFPW EFED World Champion. That is Fight Night 150, the anniversary, and we'll be back soon. We'll let you know. Keep up to date on Twitter via twitter.com/RFPWEFED. Follow us on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube, and we'll be back soon with Fight Night 151. That's our show for tonight. I wish you a very good evening, morning, or anywhere else. Thanks for tuning in, for the support backstage, and we'll be back soon.